Hi, in this Affinity Publisher tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a colored background on your text boxes and or a stroke around your text box as well. And if for some reason you're seeing a stroke around your text box that you didn't want there, I'll show you how to turn it off as well. All right, so I have my text box here. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And let's just start with the Frame Text tool and draw out a new text box. Now you can see it's already applying my fill and my stroke to it because I turned it on for this box. So let's start at the beginning. Where do you find the options for this? One would think it would be under text. I'm not finding it under text. The only place I'm finding it under View, Studio, and Text Frame. So click on that. And if you know of another place to find it, feel free to drop that in the comments. All right, so you can see I have this pink fill, this red stroke, and I have a stroke weight of 4.5. So it's applying those options to every additional text box that I create. So if we want to turn this off on this particular text box, I can just go to the fill and click on the circle with the red line, the stroke, click on the circle with the red line, and now I have a text box here, but there's no stroke or no fill here. So let's go back to this text box and we'll just put some filler text, insert filler text, and now we've got some text in our box. So we can add a different colored stroke to this one. We can manipulate the border for it. And we could put a fill on that if we wanted to as well. Same thing, just pick a color, something like that, just for demonstration purposes. Now, one thing I want to show you that's relative to creating an outlined text box is, let's take this stroke here and let's make it thicker. Now, watch what happens. It's starting to kind of overlap our text here. So you can see that's not a problem in this box, and that's because I adjusted the insets. So the insets is how far away from each edge of your text box the text is placed. So right now it's defaulted to 0, which means it's right up against the edge of the borders of the text box. Now, because I am left justified, it is right up against this left line, and it's also right up against the top line because my vertical alignment here is on top align. It would be right up against the top. So in this inset section here, I can adjust how far away from the edge of the text box my text is. So I have this little link here clicked, and now it's going to adjust all 4 dimensions at the same time. So I'm just going to click on the arrows for one of them, and you can see that it's moving both down and over as I do this. So you can decide what looks right. Now, obviously, this is going to be different depending on what your justification is up here. And then if we wanted to only control it from a single dimension, we could unclick this and I could just say I want it to be this far over, and then I can adjust the top insets accordingly. All right, so in order to create an outline or a fill on your text box, go to View, Studio, Text Frame, and then you can control the fill in the stroke in the General tab here. You can also control the stroke weight around your text box, and you can adjust the insets so that your text is further away from the edges of your text box. Likewise, if you would like to turn these off, you just go back to these colors and click the white circle with the red line in it, and they are all gone. Thanks for watching.